What's going on, guys? This is EJ Uno, and I'm back again with another storytelling. What? I'm back! I'm saying, okay. So on a serious tip, my name is EJ Uno, and I'm back again with another storytelling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, because it only gets juicier when you stay tuned, when you hit the notifications, when you know I'm about to come on, when you click on my video, and so you won't miss no other video. And I got a long variety of videos, from tech to toy hunt to storytelling to jokes to pranks. I haven't did pranks in a while, but I got some of those. So, and then, you know what I'm saying, and this a lot of stuff. Just a whole lot of different stuff, vlog and all the other stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, the only way to know when I post new videos is to stay tuned and keep that bell. So hit that notification, subscribe so you know when it pops up, and click on it when you got time to watch me. You know what I'm saying? But this video is about the time I discovered my dad's porn. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am 39 in my other videos, but I'm 39. But reminiscing about the old days got me thinking, man, I want to share this story. So, here we go. So, when I was younger, I was curious. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch these movies, you know what I'm saying? Back then, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't watch, like, it wasn't like you could Google and then it'd be like, hey, porn. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It wasn't like you could actually see this stuff on TV. The only time you got to see this stuff on TV when I was young is only if you paid for Showtime and HBO and Cinemax. Now, if I don't know if you felt this way, but if you feel this way, comment below. The only time that I felt like it was going to be a little bit nasty, a little bit, you know, this mischievous is Cinemax. Do all those cable channels, HBO, Showtime, and Cinemax. I didn't know Cinemax is still around, but I know Cinemax used to be the go-to type of show, where it's just like when you lucky enough to see a woman's chest, you lucky enough to see her get like naked. You know what I'm saying? You were lucky enough to see that type of stuff. So Cinemax was one of those, and when you had to pay for that, and I remember we had that. I remember paying for that was like $16. That was like the Hulu type of price. It was actually a little bit more expensive. HBO never had no good stuff. Like, never ever had no good stuff. Like, if you comment below if you felt the same way. Now Showtime, yeah, Showtime they were a little bit, but Cinemax, they had it right on the dot. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? With me, that wasn't enough. That really wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was videos. It wasn't like I could stop, play it. You know how you are. You know what I'm saying? When you get a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need some time alone. You need to find somewhere. You waiting for your mom to go to sleep, your dad to go to sleep. You're like, man, I'm about to get it on. You know what I'm saying? So back then, okay, so we can rewind. It wasn't on tape. It was a VHS, but come on, I was like maybe like 13, 12 or something at that time, and it's like, of course, I didn't have no porn, like, you know, VHS laid around, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? That wasn't enough. I needed like some magazines, something like I can like go to. You know what I'm saying? And guys, when you were younger, you guys, it was like your whole day from time to wake up, when you knew you had like, when you wanted to watch a flick, or you knew you had like a porn magazine, it was like your whole day was like focused on getting to that at nighttime. It's like your whole day could go by. You could get fired. You could fall off your bike when you were a kid. You could do some silly shit. But it's like it all made it better when you got home and you've been like, it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? So it was always, I don't know, for me as a guy, that's how I always felt. I always felt like it made it better as soon as I got home and got to the magazine. Now, me getting to seeing the magazine because I jumped the story. Now, this is how I found out when I'm getting to. Is this that I was playing with my toys or whatever back then. You know what I'm saying? And it was like we lived in a house. It was downstairs. My dad, he had, what is it like? He had a vent system. We had a vent system where obviously the air conditioning flowed through, but he kept his magazines. He had a workshop. He had a workshop, and it was like I never went in there because it was like it was all this workshop type of stuff that I had no interest in. But it's always the place where you have no interest in that you're going to find the gold, that you're going to find what you need. Now, if you're a kid watching this, don't watch this. You know what I'm saying? I want some people to watch my video. I want a lot of people to watch my video. But if you're a kid, if you're going to watch it, just take notes. You didn't get it from me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so it's always the places where you don't suspect where it's going to be. So I was in the thing, and then, you know, I was curious. You know, I'm done playing with my toys. I'm just like looking around. I'm looking around. All of a sudden, I see a piece of paper hanging. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like a book. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, like you know, I was in school, but like, damn, I wasn't like shit. When I saw a book, I ran. But for some reason, that book in that vent area kind of was like it was calling me. So you know what I'm saying? So I got up and I, you know, reached up, got the magazine. And it was like literally like a gold type of like aura came over me, and I was like, man, this is what's up. But I know I couldn't take it and bring it up to my room. I had to put it back where it was at, because I know if they found out that I knew where it was, my dad was gonna hide it in a different spot. But when I got my hands onto that, oh my gosh, I was just so happy. It was crazy. It really was. It was crazy. I was just like, oh my gosh. I like seriously, like I'm telling you. And it was just I saw black women, I saw white women, I saw Chinese women. I swear, it was like they were sitting right next to me, and I was just like, I want you today, I want you tomorrow, I want you the next day. It was just I swear, like I'm telling you, it blew my mind as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I was just so I thought that was the most coolest shit. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, I think my dad found out that I knew where it was, because it's like it wasn't like how it should be. It was like this was like the book, and it's like sometimes I would put it up there. I'll just throw it up there, and I'm sure he knew like something was being messed around with it or something like that. So yeah, so that was my time right then. Moving on from then, when I used to go inside school, when I used to get to school, I even got down. That's when I was in school. I did like some homeschool, but not homeschool like they do homeschool now. I had a different types of homeschool. Let me stop you right there, kids who are doing homeschool. I wish I had homeschool like you guys had homeschool. Because how you guys have homeschool, oh my gosh, you guys have everything laid out to you. When I did homeschool, it was like literally strictly like books. I didn't have the option of internet. I had the option of, if internet wasn't I had IBM, and IBM, if you knew what IBM back then was, it was a green screen, and that's all you had. It wasn't no internet, it wasn't no Google, it wasn't nothing like that. So you guys are very lucky, because when I had homeschool, oh my gosh, I just wanted to sit there and tell you that. Now, when I went into school, and I was in a Catholic school, and I was raised up very, very private. My mom sent us all to private school. We were, I had nuns and priests around me when I grew up. So what was it? Okay, so I didn't have I kind of got a brain for it, but so I kind of got like when you're guys, we kind of get, or hormones get jumping when we're younger. So I had these teachers that she wasn't a nun, but she was like a regular teacher. Her name was Miss Shanae. Oh my God, I can't remember her name. But I was in kindergarten. I was two of them. It was two of them. I was in kindergarten, and I remember when it was just like, when you were in school, did you ever have that teacher that just blew your mind, that you were just like, oh man? So, and you purposely went listen, and it's like they would come up to you and they'd be like, can you close your eyes? You know what I'm saying? Because it was nap time. And she would come up to me, and I can't remember what she used to say. All I used to remember is this hot breath coming on my ear. I was like, oh. And it's back then when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? It was just so, it drove me crazy. So it was just like, I would purposely, back then I think I would purposely not listen just so she'd come up to me and she'd be like, Emilio, lay your head down. Oh, and that stuff used to drive me up the wall. It used to be so crazy, you know what I'm saying? And that was in kindergarten. Then we used to go up to, in private school, you know what I'm saying? You had different, just like any other school, had different segments. So it was like kindergarten, and then when I got into first grade and second grade, and then we used to go up and have these, I don't know what, it wasn't a class we used to have, but it was like a teacher used to teach us outside of the classroom. I guess it was special. I don't know what it was, but I went for it. Sure, if they didn't get me out of studying, I went for it. So then it was her. So then she used to like, oh my God, she ate a lot of onions. I gotta sit there, and it wasn't good when she used to talk to me in my ear, because she used to be like, because in private school, if you ever been to private school, it's a real quiet. It's like everybody whispers, because it's like you get private school people, you get paid so much money, and it's like you whisper a lot in there. Like you can't be loud, because it's just they want to live up to like a whole type of quote unquote, like they're the best, you know what I'm saying? So when I talk about whispering, I ain't talking about like nobody's being harmed and nothing like that. They would just whisper because it's just a polite way of not screaming, not being ghetto, not being loud or whatever. And it would just teach you how to talk lower, and it's like you grow up like that. So it wasn't like nobody was like doing nothing to me, but wish. so it was that teacher, and it's just like, I used to like, I had a crush on her, but a crush from like 4 away. Like she was kind of like one of those people, like you would just be like, she come up to me and I'm like, oh please, I hope she does not whisper in my ear, because her breath smell like I love onions, but it does not smell good when somebody is whispering in your ear, because it's just like you hear the hot, you feel the hot breath in your ear, and then the onion smell just goes right underneath your nose. You like, whoo, okay. You need to just stop. As a kid, I couldn't say that, so I was just like, so I listened that time. So you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going on and on with this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Let me know if you want to know some more. I'm going to try to be thinking of some more. I got some more juicy ones. You know what I'm saying? So this is the time. This is the time when I found my dad's porn. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hope you guys like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll be back with more.